Hello everyone, welcome to Candid Conversations with Caroline and Chris. We are very excited to have you guys subscribe to our channel, commenting, sharing, and all the amazing feedback that you've been giving us. So today we are here at Little Garden Bistro in Nakuru, and we just want to talk about a very interesting topic, which is on attachment styles in relationships.
Hi guys, nice to be back. Today I would like to talk about attachment styles in relationships. Do you know yours? Do you have an idea?
I think even before we go there, when you say attachment styles in relationships, what do we mean? Maybe that's something to start with.
As the word suggests, in lay terms, how you attach in your relationships. So normally it's easy for us to say, nimekuwa attached haraka sana na huyo mtu. Ama I feel like I'm attached and the person is not attached. We use that word here and there when you're talking about relationships. And relationships do not only refer to romantic relationships, even in friendships. Yes. So si ati ni kwa relationships like romantic relationships only. And our attachment styles are mainly formed in childhood. Now by childhood I mean like when you're an infant, your stage, your caregiver. The reason I prefer using the word caregiver is because not everyone had the privilege of being brought up by parents. So kuna mwenye maybe alibringia wapi na shosho yake for whatever reasons, kuna mwenye alibringia wapi na children's home so that's why I prefer using the word caregiver as opposed to parents, so that I can include everyone. Our caregivers wanna determine a lot. That's why we are big on childhood traumas and such things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So our attachment styles we have 4. So secure and insecure. So the insecure are 3. Secure now, as the word suggests, this is somebody who's comfortable, who's confident, who is independent. Because most of the time in our relationships we find that we are very, unapata maybe umeanza kudate mtu then utasikia mtu akicomplain anasema mazode ni mpoa lakini alikuwa obsessed na mimi. So you find this person is not dependent. When in a relationship akili yake tu inagonga mtu wake,
nothing else. Huyo mtu pekee.
So let's talk about the secure. For the people who are secure, they give you that freedom. They give you the freedom to be yourself, and they're also themselves. And they understand that me staying away from my partner or from my friend for X amount of time does not mean that they don't love me anymore. We are good.
You're good.
Yeah, we're good. But you'll find that in secure, the secure one now, utapata the caregiver was very consistent with that. The caregiver was very loving and not overly loving, not overly obsessed. Like it was just balanced. Like the child had the the freedom to do his or her own thing. Like
alikuwa free, but kuna bado some restrictions.
Exactly. Ako free to grow.
Like a balance.
Yeah, there's a balance. Ako free to grow. Then utapata huyu caregiver, when they come home, utapata there was some sort of consistency. For example, there'll be a lot of hugs and kisses and affirmation, as opposed to venye unafungua mlango kama umeingia umeuliza mbona hii nyumba inakaa hivi, nini mbaya na yenyewe, ushapiga. You see, so there's some level of consistency that was in that relationship, such that these kids know that if I've had a bad day, when my caregiver comes home or the caregiver who is right here, I can communicate, whether nitalia, nitashikwa, ama if ni mtoto amefika around 2 years anaweza communicate, aseme that mommy, today the food was not nice.
Like there's an open communication channel.
And they will be heard, and it's reciprocal. Kuna hiyo, it's two way, it's not one way.
It's not one way.
Yeah, it's not one way. So you'll find even this person, even in a relationship, they understand the communication lines are really open. Kama ni love languages, if they'll understand that maybe yours is gifting, mine is quality time. So
physical touch.
There's that exchange. It's not selfish, it's not one-sided. It's very solid.
Very secure.
Yeah,
literally.
Yes, very secure.
Yeah, I see.
So we go to the insecure. Hapo ndio pale watu wako wengi wetu.
Character development. Inaitwa Kenya Institute.
character development.
Yes.
Watu wako na certificate mbili nini PhD.
But originally the whole idea is like ukiattach na msee, first of all you have said it's not something foreign. It's not like in the movies you meet someone, you're riding a horse and then anaangalia hivi sunset, you know, things like that. It's based on when you are growing up, how you are first loved.
Yeah, exactly.
And the caregivers that we're talking about right now are the ones who instill those initial habits in us. And now this is what builds the attachment style that we're seeing right now.
I saw someone complain and they were saying, nowadays therapists and these psychologists are just speaking about childhood traumas and everything. They are overlooking.
Wanna insist in hiyo ndio kila kitu.
Yeah, but honestly speaking, how would I know to love, or would I know to love any other way if mimi kwetu kupendwa kwangu ilikuwa kuundwa, like kuchapwa? That's how I know. So when you look at it,
you're associated with pain and physical
and it makes sense. That's why most of the time you'll wonder why people are okay being in a violent relationship. Either jamaa ama dem, unashanga kwa nini yako mali hurtfully, mbona atoki? You hear people saying he's a good looking guy, he's smart, he has a good job. Why is he with that toxic woman or the other way around?
That is the love he knows or she knows.
Yeah, that's how he knows. Because at the end of the day you'll find a caregiver, especially with some parents, say ati apendi mtu, but even though yeye alipendwa, so that is what they'll pass down, because even though alipendwa. So ukipatana na mtu upate maybe ako anakupenda ndio, but sometimes anaweza kuwa a bit aggressive. That's what you are shown, so it makes sense to you. That's why you find some people who they were brought up in a secure environment, akipatana tu na mtu toxic, the first date they flee, because they know this is not right. As opposed to mtu mwenye kwake this makes sense. So actually your first date akisha notice tu, unajua jamaa anasema mimi mwanamke hizi niambia kitu, and the girl's like, I think I found the right person. I know it looks strange. But that is how they know it. So it's not their fault. That's how they know it.
Yeah.
So kwa insecure we have kuna fearful. So fearful utapata the caregiver ni wao venye nilikuwa nasema ataingia akiwa very aggressive na vita. So this child does not know how to, hayuko sure itaenda aje.
Like uncertainty all the time.
Yeah, atakuwa na hiyo tu woga, ukali ingine excess yenye sasa it's borderline vita, sasa isi discipline. You know there's a difference between vita and discipline, because there are many ways of disciplining a child, but we can't get into that because it's a whole topic.
It's a whole topic on its own, yeah.
People who believe you should spank a child, you should not, so it's a whole topic. But utapata fearful, mtu akona so much fear. Na utapata akona fear pia abandonment. So in a relationship in grown-ups itajionyesha na kama mtu mwenye, have you ever dated somebody and then one day you just had a really long day, so you didn't communicate because you had a long day, then you communicate maybe usiku, unapata breakup text and you're like, it was just today, and
like everything is going well, and then you get a text like, yo, by the way, this isn't working, I don't see us being together. Yeah, cause akona hiyo fear abandonment. Anaona tu vile anaweza tu wachwa anytime. So hata wewe ukinyamaza kidogo yeye ana conclude umemwacha. Na you see the way we make fun of how women overthink. Yeah.
But now this one is actually serious. Watch the way we make fun of overthinking and everything.
Are those the simps? Fearful people simps, like they're the ones who say yes to whatever the lady's saying because anaogopa dem anaweza enda. I don't subscribe to that word simps. So I do not want to be quoted. God. But I don't want to. I do not. But I get you. Yeah. There's that anxiety also that I'm not too sure how things will go. They're not confident in whatever is happening, and then relationships is more of patience and time. You need to give it time for it to grow. Kujuana. So yako like shaky a bit on it. Yeah. Na if anything changes slightly, hata interpret that maybe something is wrong and maybe I should ask what's going on. No. It's bad, I'm going to be left, and this guy does not like me anymore, I am not worth him. This girl does not want me anymore. Is it because I didn't sikumtumile do ya salon ama what's yani it's ukutuma fair. Yeah, ukutuma fair. Manze. Yeah, so it's, you can imagine the
the anxiety this person has in a relationship. So it can be really unstable. And if the spouse does not understand that it is an attachment style,
yeah.
And honestly speaking, as much as we have the knowledge, I think we should have this knowledge for ourselves to improve ourselves. Because if you go around understanding people, also you
understand yourself.
Yeah, but also ukisema nitaelewa Chris kwa sababu you know I understand these things, pia utakuwa na compromise on your own values at the end of the day. So it's more about you understand that this is my attachment style and this is what I can do about it. So the fearful, then we have the avoidant. So this avoidant, utapata the caregiver was very, ushaona mzazi mwenye hata ikwambia anakupenda but anakupenda.
I'm sorry to say this, but kissy dads. It is what it is. Let me tell you, any guy who knows how kissy dads are, those guys are literally avoidant attachment style. Anakupenda lakini naweza kupenda but ukue pale, like over there.
Are you talking about yourself?
No.
Just checking.
But still, what I'm just saying, like at the end of the day, I get that avoidance. Like it's something that I've had conversation with friends, and we came to realize that it's something that their fathers did, our grandfathers did to them. They were tough. You know, ile akiguruma, you're cleaning things that not clean. It don't need cleaning.
The table is already clean.
It's clean, but unapanguza. You know, unaweza kusoma vitabu. You know, you're busy. So I get that. A bit of an element of there is love, but it's not shown.
It's not shown. So utapata huyu avoidant enyewe they want love, they want to express love, but they don't know how to, because that's how it was shown to them. So utapata akianza kupata kama mtu and you're getting serious, anaanza kuondokea, and you'll find these people mostly they sabotage a relationship. They'll start finding faults in that person or in themselves, hoping that itaenda tu vibaya because they don't know vile inaweza enda vizuri.
Dem mazee kazi yake tu ni kudonga kiwi ya swipingi sipendi.
Yani they will look for tissue iliyekwa hii,
tissue iliyoliwa hivi, tissue zinaekwanga this way.
Exactly, you will just find something either kwa upande yako
and it's usually very petty.
You just petty. Want to unataka tu kuondokea hiyo story because I think pia there's that fear of what if I get close and then now they no longer show me the love. Because utapata pia kuna hiyo aspect ya maybe the parent one day would come and say hi nicely and the other day doesn't. So most of the time they're used to your aggressiveness. So when they find someone who's calm about it, it's consistent, it
ule mse mwenye ni mature mwenye yako we can deal with that issue. Let's talk about it. How do we approach it?
Not used to it.
Anashtuka.
There's a quote I saw where someone was saying that we don't often talk enough about how hard it is for someone to move on from a toxic relationship. We don't talk about it. We just talk about how hard it is kutoka, but how hard it is for them kutoka and to be in a healthy, to
heal now.
No, to be in a healthy relationship.
Like a new one.
Yeah, you've never seen that. There's that meme that say unaonaga hapo kadem kakula. This guy said apologized immediately. What am I supposed to do with my anger?
Yeah.
Because they're normally used to kama amekasirika
ni kumenyana ni tupelekane.
Yeah, it has to be dramatic. It has to be 1 week of drama. So when they find someone who apologizes immediately, it doesn't. So you'll find it's so hard for someone ametoka in a toxic relationship, now this is a healthy relationship, they don't know what to do.
And that's why you're finding a lot of guys are trying to build relationships, but unajaribu connect na msee, but they've been hurt so much to the point like you're now even making it about them and healing, and it's because it's no longer a give and take, so you end up just giving and giving and giving hadi wewe mwenyewe unachoka, and then wanaanza ku just really avoid the relationship altogether because wanasema sasa you've just left me like everyone else does anyway.
So it's a mess.
So
there's that, and then now the other one is a combination of the two. So it's fearful avoidance. So this person sasa huyu ndio the typical mzazi leo anakuja akuhug na toys, kesho anakuja kama amekugonga, aku aggressive, ataikuona
like a combination.
So you know the fearful was mzazi amekuweka uoga. Avoidant ni mzazi hata sema pole, not pole because Africans
say sorry for how for who,
but utapata hana sasa amecombine. So fearful avoidant utapata leo mzazi ako consistent, akona ako sawa leo, kesho hayuko. So you'll find mostly nature disorganized because this person is neither here nor there, and you'll find that this person anataka love, but then ataki. So they'll keep pushing people away. But then why am I pushing you away and you are allowing to be pushed away?
But then so see how basi ni wale toxic kabisa juu you don't know what to expect ukienda home. Siku moja muko poa mnajinice, the next day you're in chaos. That is
I don't like using labels, but allow me. Ushaikuwa ama ushaisikia mtu akiventa anasema mazee huyu jamani kani bipolar. Because today is amazing, it's all roses and chocolates, and tomorrow he does not want to speak or see me. So that is the best example to explain the disorganized. And in this category, it's the worst, quote unquote. It's the worst because you'll find that hapa ndio kuna a lot of, you see the relationships that are very physically abusive, emotionally abusive. And you see, ushaiachana na mtu anakustalk everywhere, anathreaten your current,
anapigia wazazi,
anathreaten your current girlfriend or boyfriend.
Very toxic.
In this category. Yeah.
So guys, as you've heard, those are the different attachment styles we have. And the best way, like we said, is figure out what your attachment style is. Trace it back from your roots, how you were brought up, and how you're now intending to, adjust to your life and choose whatever, path you want to take.
So and with this self-awareness and the knowledge, if you don't do something about it, then it's not worth knowing. Difference yako na mwenye ajui hakuna, cause you're not doing anything about it. And since we can't go back to our childhood and change how your mom treated you, how your dad treated you, how your caregiver treated you, the much you can do is work on it now. So a lot of therapy, involving yourself in personal development. Like being in a book club where you read about personal development
and growth.
Yeah, but generally, me as a psychologist, I would suggest a lot of therapy to go a long way to help this person cope with these things. First is awareness. So once you have the awareness, what do you do? So once you're in a relationship, make your partner understand that I have these issues. When I start liking a person, you communicate. So if you find someone who's open-minded, maybe they would suggest to go for couples therapy and such things so that you can enhance your. And also in friendships, I know we have seen such friends. Ule friend omuelewagi, leo ako fiti, kesho hayuko, you don't know where you stand with this friend. They are the best friends tomorrow, the day after tomorrow you're not sure if you're friends anymore. Yeah, so therapy and a lot of personal development
will go a long way.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that's what we have for you today. Figure out your attachment style, see how you can be able to get some help, and build stronger relationships for a better you and a better future.
Yeah.
So,
thank you, guys.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Take care.